I had a great time during the storm.
Did you?
Oh, it was fantastic. Okay. Except the part where I had to climb on the roof. Okay. I had to get up there, really see what was going on.
While it was happening?
While it was happening. It was tough. Okay.
You were trying to get struck by lightning.
No. In fact, I thought it was one better. I had to go up there. I made sure I wanted to curse God. Okay.
So you were being Lieutenant Dan?
The Lieutenant Dan.
No, I was not Lieutenant Dan.
It sounds a lot like Lieutenant Dan.
As you can, I'm not crippled. I'm just lazy.
But Lieutenant Dan mocked the storm.
But I was up there and it was whipping. Maybe it was similar. Okay.
Where was your head at on a bounty of shrimp at the time?
No. I was there. I had to grip on to the whirly bird on top of the roof.
Yeah, to the crow's nest. We got you, Lieutenant Dan.
And I was there. God, strike me down.
That's Ben Franklin now. Okay.
And it was all going well, and then all of a sudden, because now we have water spouts. This was a full blown tornado though. Yeah. It was coming through.
Wet tornadoes.
Okay, I'm hugging onto the whirly bird. Okay, I'm done. God, he's coming to smite me. I told him, smite me,
he's
almighty
from the
smiter.
Smiting and a cursing.
And then the tornado came through, and it's whipping around. It's just going crazy, and I'm watching it. It's dragging me up to my legs, and then, oh my God, out of it, an alligator was caught up in the tornado, swirling around.
Was it on a bike?
I had to dodge. No, it wasn't on a bike. He was just there. He was just snapping at me. But luckily, I was able to pull my body away from the alligator snap. Okay. It was fantastic.
Wait, how did you pull? Were you still the whirlybird?
I was hugging the whirlybird, right? I was fighting the tornado.
Okay.
And the alligator whipping around in the storm, snapping at me.
The tornado must have been pretty wet.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, it was brutal. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes out here in the swamp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like you had a rough go of it. My mom just got a little rain out her way.
Just a little bit of rain.
Just a little bit of rain.
No tornado.
No tornadoes. Well,
I got a lot of warnings, but no tornado for me either. Knock on wood. Hopefully never a tornado.
Hopefully.
Well, now let's start talking. There's water spouts everywhere.
Right.
All over the place.
It was like 15 to 20 or something absurd. That's a lot.
Well, they keep adding them after the fact. Does that really count?
Split one up into two. It looked like a couple water spouts, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I think they were cheating over there, though.
Inaccurate reporting.
Oh, yeah, every time. They just want to blow it up. No. I mean, no, but mine was real though. I definitely full-blown experience.
Trust the whirlybird.
Yeah. You're up on your roof, cursing.
One well-secured whirlybird.
Cursing the god. Right. Hug the whirlybird.
So we're not getting shrimp now?
No,
the tornado got rid of them all.
What were you cursing God for then? Why?
I'm not Lieutenant Dan.
What did God do to you?
He was cursing God for sending the weather that woke us up with all the alarms at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it was phone calls through the God.
Yeah, voicemails and text messages.
People were worried. They worry about them no matter what now.
So many of them.
Storms, man. Storms. Weather. We have a lot of it.
Yeah. Ever changing.
Mind the boat. Mind the boat! Last time, we talked about our food trucks. We talked about the solstice. We talked about the mushrooms that they're selling at the gas stations.
We did.
We even caught up on one of our local bands, I Hate God.
Had to start at the start there.
Now, we are the Pirates on the Podge Train. I'm your host, Ross. I'm here with Sam, Valerie, JC Fox. Travis is in the studio.
Hey.
We're here to bring you culture, stories, and all of the banter from the boat launch. Come check out our booty.
You were supposed to be quiet.
Yeah, blowing all of our pastiche over here.
Whoops.
I gotta blame you over here, JC. You talked about the solstice last week, and I think it came true. There were passions. It's been a very passionate week.
There was definitely a sun out there, and it was bright.
I mean,
it did its job.
I'd like to say I plead the fifth.
You can't claim to be drunk that whole time, all right?
I was not drunk.
On the bright side, our pool
totally
was nice
sober.
and warm, so I'm happy about that part.
No,
yeah.
I mean, as far as the solstice goes, I only make the observation.
Well, we're gearing up. All right, your observation. I mean, it almost feels prophetic at this point. We've definitely had abundance this week. We've had an abundance of just psychopathy. I don't know what would I call it. Insanity.
Rudeness.
Yeah.
It is definitely.
Unfettered feelings.
I wouldn't say I have control over that, but if I did, I am nothing but a generous God, I suppose.
It is a bounty.
Even as we record this, we're facing some problems because someone decided to just let out their passions on the Crescent City connection, and now traffic's all backed up because someone got shot on the bridge. This doesn't happen all the time. This is just the first week of summer, right? It's all it is, right, guys?
Passions. The sun. Traffic.
I mean, I don't want to be, I'm not a meteorologist, right? Clearly.
Me neither.
But this 95 feels like 110. We're ratcheting up for the summer.
Well, 95 feels like 110, and it's not even 10 a.m.
I don't even buy into the whole, it's 98, but it feels like, I'm like, no, it is 102. Let's not even say what it feels like. It's supposed to be that.
Isn't that how they measure temperature? It feels like the temperature.
Right? It used to be I think they did the air heat, and then they switched it to surface heat or something.
Who are they? Who's doing these things?
I don't even know who they are.
Big weather.
Definitely not the solstice.
Are these the same people who developed potential tropical cyclone? Whatever happened? Yeah. Whatever happened to invests? We had invests. We had regular tropical. Now it's potential tropical. We're giving them names when they're potential now?
Right. It's the participation trophy of storm names. That's Greg. He fell apart at the coast, but he did his best.
Reminds me of those tornado watches and then tornado warnings. I always mix them up.
Right.
Oh, I found the best meme for that. A watch is you have all the ingredients for tacos. A warning is the tacos are made.
Oh, okay.
I see. That does make a lot of sense.
So would you call it whenever there's a tropical storm, you're on a tropical storm watch versus something that actually hit the coast? Okay, now you're on a tropical storm warning.
Yeah.
It might happen. It's raining. We don't know. 50-50.
Pre-hurricane palooza. I'm not sure what we're going to go with.
Maybe we are meteorologists. Sounds like we had it down.
We're in the preheating season right now. This isn't even summer. This is preheating.
True.
This is public service announcement, guys. This lasts until October.
Sometimes it's a hot Halloween.
It might, yeah. We might not catch our first cool breeze until October 31st.
Yikes.
I mean, can any of us remember a cool Halloween when you weren't sweating your butt off in those costumes?
1993, maybe.
No,
wasn't that whenever Hocus Pocus came out too?
That sounds about right.
No, I mean, I used to have fond memories of voodoo around that time. Maybe the 26th, 27th.
Sometimes you get a cool breeze.
Right, it would rain perfectly on those evenings just in the slop.
But it's never enough to be able to wear the cool Harry Potter freaking school robes.
You're melting out of your costume.
You're melting in that. You either wear that to an indoor costume party or you're not wearing it at all.
You left the house as Beetlejuice and you arrived as a black and white cookie.
Yeah.
I mean, you could wear Harry Potter, but you have to get on a plane, fly all the way to Scotland.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta just go certain parts of the movie where you can be sweaty and it can add to it, oh, look, he's flushed. It's
either that or you wear the Triwizard robes. And no, I just finished one of the trials.
Right. It's my athletic look.
You might have to dig into that one in the future too, because they did do the American houses in the Harry Potter franchise, right? They had
the
four
Old Spice sense?
I'm not sure. They might have been. That might have just been a Bath and Body Works campaign, but I swear they had 4 American houses, and not one of them was deep down in the swamp.
True.
They did have somebody put together the AI houses, and New Orleans had a house, and it looked pretty badass.
What were our characteristics?
Oh, I don't remember all that. But the school was in the middle of a swamp. Next to a bunch of huge oak trees. And
we built a wizard school. It's Saga to the Swamp.
We would totally have a wizarding school.
Oh, we would totally have a wizarding school because we would be the only school in America who would have voodoo classes.
True. We could be the outpay or the,
Well, we also have a lot of ghosts in New Orleans too. So, like how in Hogwarts they have the ghosts floating around. Get that?
Right. You go to UNO for engineering. You go to our wizarding school for voodoo. You specialize.
It all depends on what letter you get in the mail at 11 years old.
Right.
The crest actually has Mardi Gras beads decorating it.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you got to go there on the streetcar too, right? Don't you? Right? Is that what's going to be? Is there
flying streetcar?
Yeah.
What is going to be the complimentary to the what was the trolley stop or what was the train stop in Harry Potter?
Platform 9 3/4.
9 3/4, right? Where are we gonna like tell people like you got to hop on the streetcar at Rampart and Esplanade?
No, all of our addresses are like
that. There's got to be some intersection that like you can disappear into to get to the secret streetcar.
What is it? The old Hard Rock Cafe. Or something like that.
That's what Charity Hospital is still.
Yep, there you go.
Out of commission.
That's the room of requirement over there. It only summons gutter punks looking for copper wiring.
Oh man,
New Orleans has a lot of portals in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
Absolutely. Oh, we all find them one way or another once we're traversing.
Who hasn't really?
Oh. Instead of the first years being brought in on the little boats with the lantern, they're brought in by airboats.
All right, now it's gone too far. Now it's gone full water boy. That's not wizarding school.
But you're laughing, so you're entertained by this idea.
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't go there.
The mythical creatures that they believe Louisiana only has, like the gators, not the armadillos, but we do possums.
We do have armadillos.
The raccoon.
No jackalopes here. That's not our thing.
No jackalopes.
No.
Got to go out west for them.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Oh man, we could have in our creatures class a live Rougarou.
Nice. We could.
Yeah, that'll be the one. Would that be the same as it's just a different species, right? At that point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like a crossbreed of like Bigfoot and a werewolf.
It depends on which canon you're adhering to today.
Yeah.
Well, they can't. They're the ones that don't like the number 13 because they can't count to the number. So that's why you put 13.
Me no can count.
Yeah, you put 13 pennies above the door frame.
I did not know that one.
Yep.
The Rougarou has OCD. You can really lock it up by losing a bottle cap or something. It'll be looking for it all day.
We also have the Fee-Fillets, which are just the swamp, the Cajun will-o-wisp. They're fairies.
Ooh.
Can I add that to my filet gumbo? I mean, do we just
it's not that kind of
You could, but they're not that. I don't think they're that flavorful. They're just little lights. I don't really know how you're going to.
Those are what you have in your wizarding school banquet hall.
Yeah.
Those are the floating flying candles.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we figured that one out. So
we got it. Who needs AI?
Maybe
you got regular eye.
Because none of us can draw any of that.
Well, that's true. The AI is helpful there.
So I hope you all enjoyed this public service announcement. Really, please drink more water. Or maybe visit your local bar. Ask them for a beer, then a water. Follow it up. Salt. Actually, this is a time where salt actually is helpful.
Sunflower seeds really big for the summer.
Helps you retain the fluids in your body. I need y'all, okay? Cold showers, guys. Please.
The cold shower's the best.
That's an easy one, right?
Seal up the pores.
Yeah, you gotta look. There's some little things. If we just all do them, it'll make everything easier, and I won't have to get yelled. I won't have to give you the middle finger when I catch you on the interstate cutting me off.
No, man, no middle finger. Okay, what works better is to frantically wave like you know them.
With a big smile on your face.
Yeah, she likes the big smile. I actually prefer, if I can catch their attention, I love giving them the sign of the cross. That gives me a little bit of
I can see that one. I can see that one working heel on traffic. That's why I go for the big wave. You flip somebody off, they know exactly what you mean. If you wave, it's God only knows.
Yeah. You throw them off a little.
Right.
And then they get even more mad.
Right. What's that guy doing?
And
Why is he
laughing
waving at me? Did I know him?
No, and no. Well, one, stop jaywalking too while we're at it. Totally off topic.
Just strolling into the street, you mean?
Yeah, cutting across it. These dumb ones too, don't make me accidentally hit you while I'm driving.
Well,
and I'm pissed off because it's 95 degrees outside.
Let's switch that to if you have the big enough gap Like, all right, cool. But if traffic is actively coming at you, please go to the corner.
Ross, for some reason, people feel entitled to cross the street diagonally, all right? It's how they're getting back at you for driving while they're walking.
I don't
How
know.
dare you use the road for its intended purpose?
I'm going across sideways.
I understand some of us, right? We got to walk the streets even in this heat, but like, man, please just wait for the light. Little things, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was an old lady in the middle of Veterans Boulevard 2 days ago, just angry that cars were driving past her while she stood in the middle of the street angry.
Yeah.
You gotta keep going, Grandma, or turn back. You gotta commit.
It's a tough one. I mean, at least we had that FIFA party over there out in Mid-City, right? Y'all caught that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a guy pistoled the chick in the face, and then the SWAT team had to come in, closing the whole neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he was there celebrating FIFA, but I mean, Bank Street Bar is over there. So
Wow.
I know that Finn McCool's too. They were probably having, some good times until that closed everything up.
Blame it on the sun.
It's the sun. It's cooking
The
us.
sun.
It's cooking us, people. All right. Be on top of the passions.
Yeah,
And
and be nice to your berries, all right? For the love of God.
The berries?
Your
What's wrong with
berries.
the berries?
Don't buy them and then put them in the car for 2 hours and expect them to live. It's not going to happen.
Also, that's a good point. How intelligent are people during the summer that I've gone to grocery stores and they've had to put up warning signs about leaving wines, beers, and meats and seafoods in your car for extended periods of time.
It's really,
Why
really
do you
hot.
have to be reminded of that? That should be like,
Don't leave your wine, meats, or children in your backseat of your car,
Yeah.
guys. All right?
It gets very hot in there. You're making strawberry compote whether you want to or not.
Don't leave anything that requires AC in the car for
Nope.
extended periods of time.
Seems like a no-brainer,
It-
right?
yeah.
It
it
seems that,
like-
but I mean, I used to work at Baskin Robbins, and I watched somebody buy an ice cream cake for us, put
Oh
it in
my
the back of their
gosh.
trunk, and then walk over to the hardware store. And I'm just sitting there going, "How does?
oh my God.
That's
How
like-
do you put ice cream in the fridge? Don't you? Whenever you get home,
That's candid camera levels ridiculous. Full ice cream cake, like it'll
a
be fine.
full ice cream cake just in the trunk
What a waste.
during July too,
Oh
not
my
June,
God.
That's
July.
the worst.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Jeez.
Making compote.
and they turn around. Do you guys have dry ice? No. Well, then how do you power the ice cream? Electricity.
How do you power the ice cream?
Yes.
We use the sun for that too.
We use the solstice for this, okay?
Wow. That's a great one.
Any ice cream cakes bought after the solstice, they power down so quickly.
I'm calling every Baskin Robbins in town tomorrow and asking them how they power their ice cream. I want to see what answers I get back. Humans.
Look, the story isn't always the same around the Ponch train. Sometimes it changes up. Okay, we don't have to accept our fate over here, but if I'm going to be honest, I do like when things just keep happening the same way over and over again.
Familiar is nice.
Familiar is very nice. I'm very guilty of loving a found footage horror movie.
If it ain't broke.
Okay, and inevitably you're going to be crawling through some hole, through some cavern, and you know what's going to happen? Boom, occult ritual happening. Deep down, dark, underground. That's what's happening. That's where all the terrible monsters
You
are
telling me
coming from.
Manos, The Hands of Fate was found footage?
Could have been.
Unbelievable.
There's a lot that we come across too. I mean, sometimes it's your grandma, all right, secretly, right? Not just grandma.
I'm not finding that footage.
Okay, she was the one. She wasn't just cooking up a pot of stew for you. She was actually a witch. Oh my God, that's your best friend next door.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true. They really want to throw you. It'll be the put together grandma, not the crazy one who looks like a witch.
I mean, we just had a just big one that just came out this last year. We probably got like the most
A
popular.
witch?
Yeah.
A new witch came out?
Oh yeah.
Which one?
Oh my God. It was no, I'm already blanking on the name of this one too. Just had it on the top of my head.
Short-term memory.
We just had a warm. Sorry, I'm all hot on a Obsession as of recent.
Oh, I did love Obsession. It
it's
didn't
been a-
take place here, but
It's been a pretty hot month. Now I'm blanking on it too. Grandma eating people, being a witch.
oh yeah,
popular
I'm
thing,
blanking on it too. What is it called? Oh,
Weapons.
terrible.
Weapons is the one.
That's it.
Weapons.
Oh, that
I saw
one,
that
yeah.
one. It's pretty rare for me to be this current, but I saw that one.
Weapons was very fun. most recent one, Taking of Deborah Logan is an older
that's
one.
what I thought you were going with. On
Yeah,
because that was the unhinging the jaw and just swallowing the child. I was like, that's some unsettling footage. Like,
but that ending.
For weapons?
Yeah. That ending was really good.
Very delightful, charming, some cartoon attitude to that one.
That's because the guy behind it is a comedy guy. For some reason, all the good horror movies lately are comedy guys.
Yeah.
That's one of the trends we're going with. But like these are just some of the tropes and the things that I like. So I mean, you guys, y'all, what are the tropes that keep y'all going? I mean, Sam, you're gonna pick up a fantasy book. What's something you're gonna dig into? You want to see, like, this has to happen in a story, you know?
I already went over that. It's all the tropes for me. As long as it's well done, I don't care how formulaic it is. I'm talking young man finds a sword. Grandpa says you're some kind of chosen one. It doesn't bother me at all, as long as the story delivers. You know, the writing delivers. Every trope, put them all in there. Who cares? Wise mentor, secret brother, see all the secret relatives. Okay, every book bringing a new one.
They're all in a closet.
Right. Every book, it's now he's got an aunt. Now he's got an uncle. Who cares? Doesn't matter as long as it delivers. All right. I'm all for tropes. I love familiarity.
I don't know. Are we sure? Are we sure that like the hero's journey hasn't become just too boring and mundane?
Nope.
Has it finally?
Nope. They call it
hit the
isekai
wall?
now. It's different.
It's just because the Japanese do it makes it cooler? Is that what you're telling me?
No, not necessarily.
There was one about like an anime about this guy who gets reincarnated as a vending machine.
See, now that can't be a trope right there.
It's an isekai.
Okay, all right. It's broader than that. I got you.
And the entire time, I'm like, how does this? I think it definitely had a whole season. I don't know if it had a second season. I'm like, this went on for that long.
Where do you spin that to a second season? Does he get new stock?
Yes, he actually does.
That's exactly.
Does he get moved to a different building or a different floor?
They move him around like the female. It's a harem, mind you. So,
Oh my god!
Does he sell condoms?
Look it up on Amazon. It's there.
Reincarnated as a vending machine in a brothel. Is that?
I
Sounds
don't know.
like-
It's in a fantasy realm, so it's like not even medieval, but it looks like it. They're all wearing like these fighter outfits.
So there's a vending machine? All right, never mind.
Yeah.
We're off track. We need to make this one a trope. I need more in the realm of reincarnated vending machine.
Or reincarnated as some random object.
Right. I immediately went for the Twilight Zone episode with the baby Ruths, you know? It's the same deal. Maybe it is a trope.
I'm just thinking of, you know what I mean, like vestiges, you know, things that are possessed by ghosts. You know, I think of that, you know, somehow like bringing back a spirit, but no. Not
Sure.
Sure. I mean, I got some possessions, right? I mean, the possession story is probably going to be one of my favorites. We're going to have The Exorcist redone soon.
Yeah.
So, good luck.
Yeah.
Mike Flanagan's doing it, so I mean, he's one of my favorites, one of the best.
I tell you what, we'll probably deliver some kind of remastered soundtrack. It's going to be great. Movie, very iffy.
I mean, it's a movie about possession.
Yeah.
Another one. I'll watch any one of those. Like, you
True.
just give me, like, yeah, it's the Catholic in me, okay? Raised Catholic. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just
you
something.
just see it happening and it really hits something. You're like, oh, yeah, here we go. We're locked in.
Yeah, give me the popcorn. I don't care who it is. Any
that's
version of
why
it.
The priest, the fantasy that takes the twist on the priest actually battling the demons, like not just full on
Oh my
waving the
gosh.
Bible around, the ones that actually like wave around
that is one of my
firearms.
favorite tropes. Preacher with a gun. I
Yes.
love that. It works for me every time. Every time. Video games, anime, movies.
Anime, yeah, they had that character in Trigun, didn't they? Yeah, they had
Yeah.
one of those, priest, big ass cross gun that he was carrying
They
around.
had
Yeah.
what is it? I think Chrono Crusade, where the nuns are
Ooh.
battle nuns.
Battle nuns.
Billy Black from Xenogears.
Actually,
Classic.
battle nuns. 40K has some
Yes,
battle nuns. The
40K has
sisters
the
of
Sisters of Battle.
Sisters of Battle.
They
Preacher
are
with a gun.
Yeah,
It's-
they're just they're female paladins.
That-
I think they're uncorruptible too. I think they're the reason why they do what they do is because they're uncorruptible. So they literally cannot be affected by.
There's
Paladins call themselves uncorruptible, but they really means workaholics, okay?
Well, there's some songs even. I don't know if they're AI generated or not, but there's some songs like look it up on Spotify that they have Sisters of Battle. It's like Glory to the Emperor and all
I'm
this.
sure people need something to put on their, their stats page online. You need the background music like a MySpace. Boom.
Well, it slaps pretty hard. Like there's one called the something of hatred or something. It's a righteous song about like battling the forces of.
How many revolvers does it mention though?
I don't.
So potentially some revolvers. All right.
Oh, or the stylish revolver. Oh,
Yeah.
the stylish weapon.
Of course.
Oh,
A stylish weapon, whistle theme song, the whole bit.
we gotta have a named weaponry too, right? Oh, I mean,
I'm a sucker for a named weaponry as well.
do we give that to Excalibur? I mean, I'm not sure entirely about Japanese stories there too. I mean,
Surely
there's enough over there too as well. I mean, I'm not sure which one came first, but Excalibur comes to mind. I mean, that's number one.
Surely
right?
it's Excalibur as far as, or Longinus. You want to go Bible?
Yeah, Spear of Longinus. Yeah.
The sling. They're out there though. There's going to be MacGuffin
David.
weapons.
Well, if
from
you want to
jump.
talk about Excalibur in Japanese anime, you got Soul Eater because there is a character in there. They pull out the sword the way you're supposed to do Excalibur, and it becomes a persona.
Right. Excalibur may be the first, but surely there's somebody before who they ripped off too. A cave painting, maybe.
I mean, I am guilty. I mean, probably it is just being a man. But I mean, the world of romance. I mean, what do we have outside of like the lover's death? I mean, like that quarrel. I mean, the sacrifice. I mean, the good old Romeo and Juliet.
The enemies to lovers. Well, the Romeo and Juliet one's the star-crossed lovers.
Star-crossed lovers. There we go.
And then you have the enemies to lovers, where they start off as reluctant, like not enemy or strangers to lovers. The enemies to lovers.
Enemies to lovers is full tuxedo mask. He starts off very antagonistic, rude. What's this guy's problem? We know where that goes.
Right. And then you have the fake dating, where they fake date and eventually they fall for each other as the fake dating progresses.
Oh, yeah. Bob's Burgers did that one.
Yes.
And then there's gonna be that big reveal along the way too, like, oh, right, or I wasn't doing this.
I was faking it until I wasn't.
I think they have an Adam Sandler movie out called Just Go With It, with him and Jennifer Aniston, where they pretend to date or pretend to be married, and it becomes a thing.
Right. That is what happens in that movie. I fell for him for real. He did this voice. It was like, it was hilarious. I couldn't resist him.
And I think
that's how it goes.
Yeah. I think they also have Marriage of Convenience, which is just, you're marrying. So it's like how historically they used to have the political marriages.
Right.
Same concept.
Maybe they're not in love. Maybe it's just easier this way. Maybe your parents will shut up if you marry each other.
What category do Hallmark movies fall under?
That is a good
Or is that
question.
like its own?
Those
I think
are
it
the
would
most
be its
cliche,
own
aren't they?
thing.
Right. That's
They're
straight up.
so cliche.
Well,
Because they keep doing it over and over. It's the same storyline. Person A is corporate and goes back home for X holiday or occasion.
I got broken up with, and it's Mardi Gras.
and falls in love with so and so from way back when, who now has some connection to their family. And there might be a dog or a horse.
What do you mean you're in love with McDreamy? He's a corn husker. He's going nowhere.
And then all of a sudden they fall in love, and person A gives up corporate life to move back home and live small town life with person B.
Of course.
So wait. Did Hallmark movies exist before Sweet Home Alabama?
Oh,
I have no idea.
Surely.
We can ask your mom.
Maybe not.
She's like the expert.
I keep telling her, all you got to do is go to Madisonville. Like they filmed some of those movies up in Madisonville. Like we really do need to bring. Like why not? Why not more Hallmark movies in the area?
They filmed Where the Crawdads Sing in Madisonville, but I don't know if I'd call that one Hallmark.
I think those are
different flair on that movie. Yeah.
I think that trope is actually called like the big city executive or something. It is a thing in books too. The big city workaholic that it's a small town. Person.
Cornhusker guy.
Yeah.
Christmas tree farm.
That Christmas tree farmer's going nowhere. You need to marry up.
But he is so handsome, and look at how he treats his dog.
That trope, the trope of the runway model that comes out of nowhere. Like, I was never been married, or I'm too traumatic.
Or is that this, like, are you talking like the ugly duckling kind of one? Like, does she know that she's, a model?
Well, they have country songs that are like that.
If she's the good guy or the bad guy.
Big city girl makes it to the country and like gets lost. Well, there's a song about that. Like, gets lost, asks for directions back to the interstate. He gives them to her, and then all of a sudden, like 20 minutes later, she's driving back to ask him out on a date.
Look how he treats his dog.
Yeah. Look how much he cares about lemonade.
She needs jean shorts and a montage. Stat. I'd watch it. Sounds good. It sounds heartwarming.
I wouldn't watch. No, I need.
What if?
I need a good cop and a bad cop. That's what I need. Okay.
After she puts on the jean shorts, she pulls out Excalibur.
No. I need Lethal Weapon. I need here's our old crusty buy the books guy, and then here's our loose cannon. Okay, that's the kind of stuff I need. Yeah, the loose cannon.
Ross, I have bad news. That's what we're doing now.
You want the grumpy and the ray of sunshine trope.
Right. We can just switch back and forth.
The one that's
Danny
brooding.
Glover 1 week.
The one that's brooding and the other that's cheerful and optimistic. Like, someone will die of fun.
That's it.
Oh, that's Andy and April.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. That's kind of the story of Supernatural, right? Back and forth every other season, right? Just trading on and off.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely
rotate it.
There's definitely the scenes and episodes where Dean is the pessimist and Sam is the optimist, and all of a sudden Sam's in trouble. So Sam's all depressed and sad, and Dean's like, "No, we can do it."
They discovered that magic. Okay, that's how that show lasted so long. They were like, "No, switch it up.
15 seasons.
Put the trope on the other guy. We got him again."
Yeah, and then there's that spark a moment where both Sam and Dean are the pessimists, and you have Cass come in. No, guys.
Boom. Well, they could have had season 19 with Excalibur.
No, they did. They had which one? They had the blade, the first blade.
They did. Yeah, they did have a weapon MacGuffin too.
They did. Oh, and the scythe of death. I mean, multiple. Multiple.
So many weapons.
MacGuffins.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They keep coming up with those ones too. Oh, they hit that same one too. You mentioned her, the mentor's death.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Yeah.
They hit that one. Maybe a couple of mentors
They
along
did
the way.
He knows what
Dad died.
He knows what
Bobby.
he's doing. Nothing
Bobby
could ever
died.
kill him. He's so self-assured and full of wisdom. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, mentor's death. I mean, noble sacrifice kind of play. Yeah, those kind of tied together.
Yeah. Hero's death, noble sacrifice, all that. Yeah, that's kind of one thing.
I know. I want to hate on them, but no, we need them. There's a reason they stick around, because they work.
When you nail it too. You know? Especially if it doesn't subvert you, which again, it doesn't have to subvert you. If you know it's coming and it delivers, it's a home run.
Which is why we keep going around the Ponch train. One of the things keeping us together out here, right, JC? It's going to be ghosts, isn't it? I mean, how much of our history is just what's been dead out here and lurking around?
Well, it's kind of like the Ponch train. It's its own romance book where some of the cast just doesn't want to stay dead, pass on.
There you go.
And you have characters like Vo, the voodoo queen who never left New Orleans. She was She was born back in 1801. She was the most famous voodoo practitioner in New Orleans. And contrary to what many think, whenever they think of voodoo, they go, "Well, voodoo's evil." Neither she. She was actually held to a very high self-respect by the residents of New Orleans. Well, the legends say that after she passed, visitors claim that whenever you go to her tomb at night, you would see things like a woman dressed in all white with red headdress or red head wrap. You would also see things, glowing eye, get a feel of something watching, footsteps behind, no one there. There used to be a tradition that the locals used to do where they do 3 X's over her tomb, but they decided that can't do that anymore because it comes across as vandalism. But the belief system is that if you're able to actually go to her tomb, you can ask for a wish from her and she will grant it, but only if you go back and thank her.
Well, we've had some trouble with that one too. I mean, haven't we had some vandals going around digging? I mean, that's kind of why we don't know exactly where her tomb. We don't know where her body We know. I mean, like we know it's
where
out
her
here somewhere.
tomb is, but we don't know where the body
There
is.
it is. Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's the fun. Well, I would say it's fun for those who like to talk about the ghost stories because you don't know where the bodies actually are. There are many stories about the bodies of New Orleans flooding, which is why they had to change up and add concrete to keep the bodies down. And then the other one where they would stack the bodies on top and then they take the one at the bottom and move it somewhere else. So the uncle you actually are mourning that was like back in 1901 might not be there anymore and you're mourning a completely different body.
Stacking them up like file cabinets.
Oh, yeah. Now, my personal favorite, though, is the ghost story near my town in Laplace. If you guys are familiar with the Man Swamp area, there is a ghost there called Julia Brown. She was Louisiana. She's probably one of the more chilling ghost stories of around the Lake Pontchartrain. She lived around the area around the swamp. She was formerly known as a hoodoo practitioner and eventually elevated herself to voodoo priestess status.
Any chance she was trained by Marie Laveau? Did she
th-
meet
so
the ghost of
there's-
Marie
there-
Laveau?
Possibly?
At our UNO Hogwarts, definitely.
Well, possibly. There's no actual historical evidence, but again, like some of the records could be patchy. She could have very well have met Marie
Oh yeah,
Laveau.
when we do our like Descendants fanfic, it's going down like that.
Well, she used to sing a song
Oh, even
on
better.
with her guitar on her porch, rocking in her chair, singing, "One day I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna take the whole town with me." At first, everyone laughed at it, but here's the kicker about her story. In September 29th, 1950, she passed. Everybody who was anybody in that town went to go visit her, attended her funeral, and the twist about this story is that same year, a hurricane hit the town, and the storm surge swept the entire Frenier area. Houses were ripped apart, the railroad depot collapsed.
See what happens when you tempt fate?
Yeah, this is what happens whenever you laugh at the crazy old lady on the porch singing that song.
Mm-hmm.
So many claim that in the nighttime, while you're doing if you're on the swamp in the Jack Swamp, you can hear a woman singing. Sometimes hear guitar music playing over the water, laughter coming from the cypress, and sometimes you'll hear someone rocking on the porch.
All right, all I'm hearing is Orleans cursed, St. John cursed.
Yeah.
Bleeding them cypress
And
knees.
if you thought the Lake Pontchartrain was safe, you couldn't be more wrong.
No, we're safe. We're safe on the Pontchartrain. We're floating out here.
Oh,
We're good. No, you
Hey,
can't.
Man,
No,
all the sandbars are in walking distance. We don't have to drive.
Except, no, because if you go and take a little leisurely boat tour on the lake, you might come across a potential boat utilized. You might hear a disembodied voice.
We have a ghost ship on the Pontchartrain.
We have several ghost boats on the Pontchartrain. Yes, it is so here's the thing about the Pontchartrain.
They don't pull the drawbridge up for them, do they?
No, they don't. They have
Let's go,
not just one ghost story. It is a cluster of multiple ghost stories.
A fleet? An armada?
An armada.
Not like the big ships you're thinking, like just little
Not
tiny
an
boat
armada.
vessels.
Okay, just a few.
Like little dinghies.
Just a little Cajun navy
yeah.
of ghost ships. Yeah.
So-
Cajun Navy. That sounds like a bean brand.
So you know how in the Appalachian Mountains they tell you if you hear something, don't respond to it? Same rule applies on the Lake Pontchartrain. If you hear a voice, don't answer to it. You did not hear it. It's not there. And if you thought you saw a human silhouette on the shoreline of the Lake Pontchartrain, you did not see that. That's not there whatsoever.
Man, I feel like I have seen a human silhouette in Lake Pontchartrain before. Riding my bike out there in the dead of night, creeping myself out. Yikes.
Yeah, usually it's not a good idea to go
No, it
around
was just some
that.
half-brained pelican flying over the causeway as I'm driving and just veer out the way.
I didn't answer the voice. I couldn't hear it. I was listening to 8-Ball and MJG. It was way too loud. Definitely didn't respond to any voices.
All right, okay, so the whole Pontchartrain's cursed. Maybe there's somewhere we can go that isn't cursed.
Depends on where you're trying to go. Now, if you're trying to go to near Fontainebleau State Park, don't go there either.
Oh, no, I go near there all the time.
So
Every day?
Back in, early 1800s, there was a sugar mill that was built there. The plantation had actually prospered.
plantation.
That should be your first clue.
You know where this is
Sugar
going.
mill or not, ain't nothing sweet.
Well, it prospered for decades before disease, financial hardship, and civil war contributed to its
Before
decline.
disease, and they got rid of all the slaves.
Before
And-
everything hit, just things like that. Now, locals swear they've seen glowing white or bluish orbs, lanterns moving between the walls,
Glowing eyes.
lights that vanish when followed, flickering
course.
lights hovering around. It's a whole thing. If you've ever taken or seen those documentaries and you see like a little white, it looks like dust to the untrained eye, and they'll claim that that's an orb. That it's there. It's very faint.
I've seen a lot of orbs in my day. No, really, in photos and stuff. Tons of them. Very unexplainable. Like, what is that? What is this picture? That's why I had to research it in the first place.
Yeah, it's definitely.
No, you just gotta tell yourself it's just a flicker of light, right? It's
Right.
just some glossy thing,
Some dust, some
Right.
such.
A little bit of stardust, yeah.
And because it is a part of Civil War history too, it's part of the American culture. Also, speaking of soldiers,
Right.
dueling was very much a thing in the 1700s.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was how gentlemen settled their affairs.
I think it's still going down, and I don't think it's stopped.
It happened tonight.
Probably. Yeah.
Somebody got Alexander Hamilton out there.
Well, there used to be it's still there actually. If you drive through City Park in New Orleans, there's a set of oak trees, and they're called the dueling oak. So these were where they would go out and each other to a duel, and it would go on. There was a record of I think 10 duels a night at one.
10 in a night? Is someone scheduling this, or did they just wait in line?
Not sure.
Oh, they're booking this stuff too, right? There's got to be
Somebody was behind it.
We
Like,
got some odds. Get this up on Kalshi right now.
we talking concessions? What is it? 10 in a row? That's a full card.
Well, so they have, if you go on during around 12 a.m. that you're through City Park, you just so happen to pass the dueling oak, then you might hear a single pistol shot, metallic clang. You'll hear someone moving around in the brush nearby, and there's a good chance you might also see some glowing orbs as well. And
Now, that one does sound a lot like bums, all right? Not going to lie. The ghost ship, all right. Can't explain a ghost ship.
Yeah. There's definitely not any like funny stuff going on out there, just floating in the water. But City Park, you sure there's not some kids out there? You know, some of these Tulane students, you know, getting a little bored, thinking we're gonna be adventurous. We're in New Orleans for 4 years.
It could very well be that.
Somebody could just be haunting for all that time,
It-
keeping the wheel moving on this kind of stuff. Somebody's got to tell the story someday. Like, no, man,
Is
no.
this like a Scooby-Doo plot we have going on over here? Do we just have someone in a bush with just like,
You
one of,
weren't
those, like one of
there.
those crank machines? Right?
What's happening here? It's terrifying.
it's a whole thing. I mean, one of the biggest one of the most common stories here throughout New Orleans, besides the voodoo fixation, you'll also hear about the Civil War story, which is, I think, very prominent to New Orleans.
True.
And just because Civil War was an important part of Southern history.
We're no Georgia, but we
yeah.
figured in pretty hard.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. Look, we a lot of our soldiers. I mean, look, you come to Louisiana, we got fighters in Louisiana.
Oh,
All right, that's been one of the historical ones. That has just like lasted for centuries.
yeah. And
So unfortunately, I mean, welcome to the Ponch Train. We have army ghosts. We have pirate ghosts.
we have pirate ghosts.
Slave ghosts.
Tons of ghosts.
We have voodoo priestess ghosts.
But
we have voodoo priestesses.
walkable sandbars. Fine dining.
Well, the great part about the Civil War ghost is while you're looking them up, it's a great time as any to look them up because we're hitting the 250th birthday of America. We're getting close to 4th of July.
I bet the Civil War ghosts have cool mustaches.
They have, you can look up some of their portraits, in fact. They have the handlebar mustache,
Oh,
very
yeah.
distinguished.
They look
Bring
sick.
back the handlebar for
We're
the
gonna-
250th.
We're going to lick those Yankees in no time.
Yeah, that's right. It has been 250 years since America was founded.
Seems like a long time and a short time.
It's not quite as long as our French Quarter, right? Not quite as long as our local Orleans parish, right? That's where they really hunkered down in 1718.
Something like that.
They had 60 years more on top of it, 70. But
what anniversary? We've been hanging
well,
around.
we got 250 coming up for America. We fought a revolution to get here for us to be able to do this. So, I mean, bravo, America. Right. Kudos to you. These aren't the only revolutions that are going on in the world right now, though, are they, Travis?
No, there's a bit of a revolution, or maybe revolution's not the right word, but a revitalization in the comics industry right now.
Some juice in the comics?
Yes, comics have been on the downswing for a minute, but most recently, the Caped Crusader has made a hell of a comeback. I'm talking about Batman.
I'm Batman.
Ross is Batman.
Sometimes, but you're not supposed to give his identity out. That's the whole point of a secret identity.
Oh, no. He's not that Batman.
He's a Batman.
Yeah.
He's like that guy in The Dark Knight that dresses up like Batman.
I just mean he eats at night.
But no, one of the hottest comic books right now in the industry is Absolute Batman, which is based on the Absolute Universe. It's, if you're familiar with like multiverses, it's an entire separate universe from the standard DC universe created by Darkseid. So it's all based off of anti-life energy and what's good is bad and things like that. But
Whoa. We're going full throttle here, aren't we? All right. Like, I'm just a guy. Like, I've seen The Dark Knight, you know? Like, I mean, what do we get? So we got, like, one universe. We got The Dark Knight guy. We got Ben Affleck, right? He was Batman recently, you know?
He was. Batfleck.
You know, I mean, maybe some of us
we with the good pecs.
I mean, I feel like I recall there being a whole like zombie invasion in the DC universe. Maybe at some point
there was a deceased DCEAS. Very nice play on words.
They called it deceased.
They did.
That name destroys Marvel zombies. Okay?
Yes, it does.
I feel like that built off of the Green Lantern storyline, or that was something different.
No, it was something totally different than you're talking about Blackest Night, which was like one of the best comic storylines of all time.
It was great.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. There's been a multitude of DC calls them Elseworld tales, and at one point that was their way to tell like basically what ifs. Like, what if Superman landed in communist Russia instead of America, and he became Red Sun Superman? Or what if Batman existed in like the Jack the Ripper time, so you had Gotham by gaslight?
Believe it or not, they have a Superman Camelot what if as well, involving Excalibur.
I'm just picturing the Red Sun animated film. I mean, the whole DC animated. I love all those.
Red Sun is
so
a classic.
Great that's what you brought up, because that is where the next revolution comes from. So just recently, a couple days ago, there was an announcement made with the upcoming slate of DC animated programs. And the one that has the entire internet talking and has been all the buzz in the comic industry for the last 3 days is Absolute Batman. Have already, the book is only on like issue 21. So it's still a relatively early universe. It's only been around for less than 2 years, but they have greenlit a cartoon, animated series rather. And the comic writer is one of the showrunners.
So this is the first Absolute Universe thing?
Yes.
Batman got this off the ground.
Well, the Absolute Universe kicked off with Batman. There's now an Absolute Wonder Woman comic. There's an Absolute Flash, Absolute Green Arrow.
So they doubled
Batman
down.
Is the one.
They doubled down quickly.
Yes. And since the hype and the announcement of that cartoon coming out, the price of Absolute Batman #1, the standard first print cover A, which, mind you, the book is so popular, it got reprinted like 12 or 13 times, not counting all the incentive variants and retailer variants. But issue 1, a standard issue 1, went from being $150, what we call raw, which is no signature, no grading, just the book in good condition. Overnight, it's now like $400, $500 because people are snapping up every copy they can find.
I feel like I haven't even like heard of something similar to this until, I mean, Marvel, they released King in Black. Was that like circa 2018 or so? I feel like that was another title that kind of had an acceleration like this too.
It did.
I mean, so this is like blowing that out.
Oh, this
in proportion.
This is the biggest anyone has ever seen of a comic just taking off so quickly. A modern book, like you see a lot of these values in vintage books, and then you've got about 4 artists specifically that are spearheading this trend of these high value secondary market comics.
But it's good though, right?
The book is good. So that's the thing. Like I've been around all these people that are like, oh, this variant, that variant, this blah blah blah. Let me actually read the story, and I got to tell you, the story is really good. That's
where the snowball actually occurs, right? People like the book.
Yes. And then now that there's going to be an animated series, you're going to get an even wider audience. So those first 21 issues it's not just going to stop with issue 1. As long as they stick the landing, as we like to say, on the cartoon, the comic is going to continue to sell very strong and very healthily for a while.
Keep it going as long as you can, guys. As long as you have good ideas for your absolute universe. Don't ultimate universe it.
They've already done a storyline called DC KO, which was basically DC's version of the Contest of Champions, and Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and Absolute Superman got pulled into it.
We love a tournament arc.
There were also a lot of other Warner Brothers characters, so like Sabrina the Teenage Witch was in it. They had Red Sonja make a cameo. Vampirella, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero were in it.
Shout out Red Sonja.
But Darkseid basically insinuates that there is an absolute crisis on the way. His universe is going to collide with the regular DC universe at some point.
Another crisis? Have we already expanded enough?
Did Darkseid call it an absolute crisis in the absolute universe or in our universe?
He is outside of all of it, but he called it an absolute crisis.
Ooh. So you're telling me Darkseid has a sense of humor about this?
Darkseid is one
or do they not call it they don't call it the absolute universe in universe. It's just where they live.
Right. Within
Darkseid's winking at
within
us.
DC Comics, Darkseid exists outside of time. So like in the multiverse, you've got a Batman here, a Batman there, if you see Darkseid, it's Darkseid. There's only one Darkseid. He exists outside of all the multiverses.
That's cool. I love that for him.
Just recently, the reason he created the whole absolute universe was because he forced the Spectre.
He created it?
He did. He forced the Spectre to give him his powers.
A spoiler? Are we spoiling?
No, this is the origin of the absolute universe. This is what led into it.
We're still in back of the book blurb territory.
Like I said, we're a year and a half, 2 years into this universe, so this is common knowledge for those that are in it, and we want to just expand that.
Right. So, like,
I'm absolutely not in it, so I'm getting all this right now.
Right. So, like, what can I expect? Like, you're telling me Absolute Batman is the shit. So, I mean, if I'm going to go into a comic book store somewhere, I mean, what can I expect to find? I mean, I'm going to be flipping through some binders, some boxes, maybe some bins. Who knows? Maybe there's a pile of comics on the floor.
Well, apparently not. You got to wait for reprint number 22 now.
Well, if you're lucky, you can find a store that hasn't sold out now. They were already moving fairly well, but the announcement came out maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of this week that we're currently recording in. And since then, like, people have been bum rushing their comic shops to try and get as many copies as they can.
But you can still like hop on and get the new ones as they come.
Yes, you can still start a folder now, which I encourage you to do so. If it's something you're going to be interested in, you might pay a little bit more for some of these older books. If you just want to read them, I'll give you an example. We had our friends over at Southport Hall. They also do comics on the side. They had an exclusive cover partnered with Showcase Comics to Absolute Batman 18, which is the first appearance of the Absolute Scarecrow. Our friend Andrew Robinson, who's a very talented artist, did a cover, but that's one of 70 different variant covers that are out there. The book has taken off so much that everyone wanted a variant. So
they doubled down, they tripled down, they 70'd down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can find copies of the book if you just want to read it. Now, the big four that you want to look for.
You can go digital and get this whole thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Easily, 1 through 21.
Should be able to, yeah. But the ones that are going to cost you a lot, Mark Brooks, Dexter Soy, Felix something, I can't remember his full name.
Are they coolest covers, or are they just these guys with buzz?
They are the coolest covers. It's great, distinctive art style. But yeah, they're driving this steamrolling train.
That's
Here's
great
the big
for them.
one.
So nothing is Mr. Robinson, but
Dan Quintana is the upper echelon. He had, so you guys are familiar with blank sketch covers, correct? The purpose of those is you get an issue and it's got a blank cover, and you take it to your favorite artist at one of these conventions or a store signing. Hey, I would love to get a one-of-a-kind sketch from you. They draw it up. He had a sketch cover of number 1 that went on Whatnot and sold for $19,000.
That's a new car.
That is simply absurd.
Well, at least most of a new car these days.
Yes, there is a guy named Will Wu. He's a big-time collector. He's got
from Star Trek, Crusher.
Covers,
I remember him.
Sketch covers from all the different issues. He's got the best art collection of all this absolute stuff: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. But before I get so far into the folder, back to what you asked, what can you expect? It is an entire universe where instead of the heroes coming up the way they did, they came up through hardship. Wonder Woman was not raised on Themyscira. She was raised in hell.
Big difference.
Superman.
It was a good change.
When Superman landed on Earth, he didn't get that taste of humanity by being raised by Ma and Pa Kent on a small farm in Kansas. He ended up in some sort of science corporation thing that basically abused him and used him. So he doesn't have that love for humanity, even though he is still one of the good guys. And then Batman, he doesn't come from a billionaire family. His father was a science teacher. Was gunned down at the zoo.
So no,
I don't want to spoil too much of the story, but
Waynes.
he's a construction worker. He's not a billionaire playboy. He's
Absolute blue collar.
but he's also like built like a brick,
So they went Batfleck with the look.
They did. And he wears an axe in the shape of a bat on his chest that he can take off and use as a weapon.
I see. In between his meat pillows.
Yes.
He's got a nice axe.
And it doesn't even just extend to him. Like the villains are getting whole new origins. Some of them end up down similar paths, but it's crazy to see the way that it happened.
It's good that they're putting a spin on it. My big complaint with the Ultimates universe was when they would have things just play out the same way and give the guy a new costume.
They do have, so I will tell you some of it,
They don't all deliver.
they deliver. They're still going down familiar
What about
tracks, but it's different.
What about the villains that had the hard origin stories?
That's what I'm
already?
saying. Some of them had a different up. I don't want to spoil too much of the book, but the new design of Two-Face is definitely one of my favorites.
You telling me Lex Luthor's a nice guy?
I don't know
Or
what
is
all
it
has
just a-
happened
it's
with
a
Lex
guise?
Luthor. I'd have to read more of the Superman books, but the Joker is,
Not funny?
he's not. He doesn't laugh.
The stoicist?
He's like a corporate
Oh, no.
businessman, but
The stiff?
he also has a persona that is basically Pennywise, like new Pennywise. Like he looks like the vampires from Blade 2, where his mouth opens up he turns into this grotesque creature.
Mm.
It's hard to.
Full DeChico grin.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry if you're not familiar with the DeChico grin, but if you get it, very easy to picture.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, not a Glasgow smile, a DeChico grin, if you will.
Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, the character redesigns, like they've introduced the Penguin, the Riddler. That's the coolest thing about this Batman book, too. Almost every issue is a key issue because it's reintroducing us to a new character in a different way. And they do fall down some similar beats, but they get there differently.
Sounds like an easy home run setup. You can introduce everyone, and yeah, if you got something good, go for it.
And that's the thing. The writing is great. Like, you're not mad that they fall down a similar path because they got there a different
You're
way.
anticipating. You're ready for it. You're
Right. You know it's going to happen, so you're
Familiarity.
waiting for the shoe to drop, and the writers play with you on that.
they're twisting the tropes. See,
That's
see.
it.
And I don't know. I'm just on the hook here too. I heard Absolute Crisis. So I mean, Crisis on Infinite Earths. That's like a seminal, just kind of.
It was one of the very first.
I mean, what was that? 1985, 1986.
That was the Elvis comeback special of comics,
Right. That was, I mean, one of the biggest moments that I would think of in DC Comics, like overall in the grand scheme. So, I mean, if we got to peg this somewhere nearby, I mean, are we expecting this to be? I mean, this is the one.
Oh,
right?
I'm sure they're hoping
I don't
for
know.
that level of-
They're teasing it too. I mean, you got to be getting me kind of pumped up here.
that level of ripple.
I kind of want to go to a store. Maybe I want to go find some of these comics.
Honestly, I kind of want to read it at this point.
I know. So I mean, like, where am I? Flip through right some boxes. Where am I going to find a few of these sleeved up, or I mean, brand new, or maybe where should I go to? Like, I don't know. Do I need to like get a whole portfolio put together of comics? What's going on here?
Thankfully, regardless of where you dock your boat in the Pontchartrain, there are quite a few spots that you can pick these books up. So if you're in the Metairie area, the place of choice is going to be BSI Comics. They've been there on Severn for many, many years. They have a huge back issue inventory upstairs. If you're in the city, Oak Street, More Fun Comics has also been there for a very long time. They've got tons and tons of back issues, vintage toys, even some arcade games you can play. If you want, they're more of the very old school rustic comic book store environment. If you want something a little bit cleaner, a little bit more modernized, I'd suggest Crescent City Comics on Calhoun. They were on Elysian Fields before Katrina. They had a location on Ferret Street. Now they're on Calhoun. And they're more of your like modern comic shop. They keep it real clean. Everything has a price on it. And then, of course, our friends out in Slidell, Showcase Comics and Collectibles, which is in the old shopping center where a toy store once existed that Sam and I hold near and dear to our hearts, right there on Gauze Boulevard. I do know that you can pick up...
He means Hobby Lobby.
Is that somewhere... Are you talking about that building out there in the east that has a Trans Tifa spray painted across the side of it, maybe?
No, it's definitely Hobby Lobby.
No, definitely.
But I know
Mrs. K's probably
that Andrew Robinson exclusive cover can be found there at Showcase Comics, and also a plethora of CGC yellow label graded books. So depending on where you want to start your folder, some of them offer discounts if you get a certain amount of books. Obviously, new comics come out every Wednesday, so depending on when you're listening to this, you should definitely, if you have not already done so, beeline to one of those stores, whichever one is convenient for you. Start a folder and get on now while you can.
Start a folder and add, how many books is it now? How many are currently going in this universe?
At least 5. 6. Absolute Batman. Think of the Justice League. It's Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Flash, Absolute Green Lantern, Absolute Green Arrow.
How has Absolute Green Lantern been? How long has it been going?
Absolute Green Lantern has not been going for long. Maybe 5 issues, 6 issues. And it's basically reimagining the emotional spectrum and how they get the rings. It's totally different.
We could really chew some fat on that.
Yeah.
But I guess for now, I mean, get out there. Get your copies of Absolute Batman.
Sounds like it's not too late to snowball.
If you can't sign up for all of them. Absolute Batman right now is the hottest, and I would say right behind that, sleeper hit, Absolute Green Arrow.
So you're saying Batman's still the flagship on this at the moment?
Batman is still the flagship, but what they're doing in Absolute Green Arrow is really cool. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm telling you, if you can only get one, Batman is the one. If you can get 2, I would go with Green Arrow.
Screw you guys. I'm getting Wonder Woman in hell. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
It's hard for me to turn down a Green Lantern with a Spawn origin.
I don't know. See, I got my own personal taste too, which is why I lean on Sam over here to keep me updated on what's going on in the music world too.
Oh God.
We had a kind of triumphant moment this past week coming up.
We truly did. This was a long time coming.
This is the one, 19 years, nearly at the 20-year mark.
2007? Yeah, 19 years.
It's right. So we're just getting up there. We have a remastered edition. I mean, it's not as explosive as a new album.
I don't know, man. It practically is a brand new album, if you ask me.
It sounds brand new. We're talking about Down 3.
Down 3 Over the Under.
Over the Under.
For our subtitle there. Yeah. Pulled from the dregs of the 2007 loudness era, where this album has always had good songs, but anyone who's listened to it can tell you it sounds horrible in every medium.
Hey, hold the phone, because this is something very, very very near and dear to my heart. Okay,
mine as well.
2007. It was we say that's 19 years ago. 2 years after that, though, the Saints won the Super Bowl.
They did.
I was one of those guys out there who I thought I was on top of shit. I was out here. I was going out and playing on March the Saints. I was hitting up jukeboxes that were brave enough to have it on there.
It was one of my favorites to play anywhere and still is.
All right.
It was getting a lot of pops around town, despite the band vehemently claiming all the time that it was not a football song. It didn't matter one bit. You put Saints in it. Come on, man. Not a football song.
That was meant to be. But we could digress from that briefly. Right? That's not even the title track of the album.
That's the point, though. That is the point. Again, great songs, but man, mixed. Again, I'm not a music guy, like professionally. I don't know how they make music, but what I can tell you is this album sounds bad. I've heard it on CD. I've heard it streaming. I've heard it on vinyl. The original 2007 release sounds bad.
Not to mention the number of bars that I've played it in, and different jukeboxes, different speaker systems, different sound system that consistently sounds awful, and it breaks your heart because you just want to hear it so bad. It's such a good album and a great song.
Right. It threw off Down's whole rhythm for me at the time. We went Down 1 and 2 certified classics, then this one came out and I had to say, I wish they'd have put a little more time into it. Now we finally have that definitive version. There's no going back.
They had to be listening over the years, too. So they knew.
Surely they knew. They are real music guys. I'm sure it hurt their ears and their hearts to hear it come out that way. especially the vocals. Phil's voice was really magical in 2007. And you couldn't really tell on the original. Because again, if you cranked it, all you got was fuzz and distortion in a bad way.
Some of these tracks on this album, I mean, yeah, phenomenal live.
Definitely. And that's the new version sounds like them in concert. If you crank it, it is clean as a whistle. It sounds like they're in the room with you. It's amazing. What's the one at the end, the really long one? Nothing in Return?
Nothing
that
in
might as
Return.
well be a brand new song. There are little vocal ticks, little guitar noises in the background. Never heard before on the original, because all you heard was pops.
It's a hard one for me because this album has bangers on it. I mean, we said on March the Saints.
March the Saints is a classic.
Can we just somehow put that in the Louisiana Library? We need to memorialize this one.
It has I Scream, which was a song that came across as weak on the original release. Now you can really get the point. It's a vocal heavy song, and you can tell that because you can hear the vocals.
And this is another one. You did say it was an underwhelming album for you at the time.
Definitely.
Technically,
though.
I think it's a strange one. There's just some misplaced tracks on there because I feel like the end of this album really kicks in. In the thrall of it all.
Yeah.
There are a couple of these rolling, groovy songs that come through this album.
Big, long ones.
Yeah, exactly. And they're hidden at the back of the album.
Mm-hmm.
It opens up hot. Pretty hard too.
Nothing in Return is way at the end also.
It's no, I gotta really think of this other track here. Let me pull it up. Too long. You got a riff on this one for here.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's really all of them. It starts off hard with 3 Suns and 1 Star. It only kind of dips in the very middle, but that's most albums really. Thankfully, they pull it back when you start to say, I'm kind of over this, is when I feel like it really loops back around and becomes good again. Once you get past Pyramid, admittedly, maybe my least favorite Down song.
We can save a special spot. Or do we just get that out of the way right now? Yes, Pyramid is...
Look, all right.
You got to put tracks, you got to follow the flow. You got to put it out there. Whatever you're feeling, this is not just for music, for art. I mean, you have to create something.
Right.
And... maybe Pyramid should have been left on the editing room floor.
Definitely could have just stuck another instrumental interlude there, really smoothed it out some.
I mean, this is a dark album, I think, too. I mean, this is one that came out 2 years...
I think it's coming out of darkness, I think, is this album for me.
It is, coming out of darkness? No, not on this album. No.
Not literally, but I mean, band-wise.
Right. So, I mean, we're a year and a half out. I mean, when this album comes out, we're a year and a half out of Hurricane Katrina.
Right.
So, I mean, this is, Beneath the Tides, Mourn, Never Try.
Right.
Oof.
Never Try is a deceptive title, all right? That's a very uplifting song.
There was an attempt there. There was an attempt made.
It is kind of a rehash of Learn From This Mistake. Learn From This Mistake is better musically. But Never Try is fantastic. What a great message.
So, I mean, I think there's something haunting, maybe brooding, right? That just kind of just filters through this album that maybe you don't quite understand if you hear it just right without the background of it.
Right.
Hurricane Katrina ruined a lot of lives out here.
Yeah.
It's just a big demarcation point for anyone who's living in this region.
Definitely a hard before and after.
I mean, it's easy for me to say, it's just a more casual music fan that I heard the album and look, On March the Saints. I mean, that's one of my favorite top 100 songs. NOD is just, I love that one too.
NOD.
Those are probably my 2 favorite off the album, and that's just being a selfish person. But I mean, it's the darkness on the album, right? So I mean, how do we make sense of it?
Did we know this remaster was coming, or did they just drop it out?
I remember hearing maybe a month ago. I didn't know for very long though. It snuck up on me for sure. But again, I'm not exactly on the pulse.
I'm not sure how you promote remaster albums these days,
Also, it released...
normally an anniversary or something, hey, we're going to reissue it or whatever.
Right, it's 19, it's not even a 20-year anniversary. It's not a,
It definitely came out kind of under the radar too. I actually had trouble finding it for the first couple days anywhere. Eventually I found it on YouTube, but no official sale thing, no Even the bootleg sites didn't have it at first.
You mean the pirated sites?
Never heard of them.
So that's one of those ones where I mean, the band knew it needed to happen.
It definitely needed. I do not want to hear a remaster of Down 1 or 2 at all. Not even a little bit. But this one was crying out for it. I screamed for a remaster. I'm telling you, all they took away was noise. It didn't lose any of the fuzz. It didn't lose any of the good distortion. They took a layer. It's like they peeled a layer of noise off of the top of it. It's amazing.
No, you can play this one. You can definitely feel good. I mean, I hope it shows when the jukebox is at your bar. I mean, please.
Right. We're erasing 2007. Put this one in every jukebox.
So, no, we got to give it up to Down. We're going to talk about them some more in the future, too. Coming up pretty soon.
We got to be ramping up for a new one. They got a new song. They got a remaster. They're trickling it out here. Where's our brand new one? Where's our Down 5?
It's a part of the system. I mean, we've had, I'd like to think, Phil, they got Pantera back together.
Pantera got back together.
Like that's got to be like the top of the food chain. And I think it all filters down from there. You know, Pantera got running. I mean, we've seen everyone down the line. Everyone's coming up big right now. Acid Bath's back out there.
Are you purposefully saying Down all these times? Because it's really landing.
We want to have it, and we want it to be in everyone's brains right now.
Right.
Please go listen to Over the Under.
Please
Down.
do.
The remastered one. No, not the original. Make sure it says 2026.
You can listen to the original if you really want to, but I'm telling you, you're making a mistake. Go remaster on this one all day, every day.
We have many ways to celebrate July 4th. But the most important of them is to buy fireworks and blow up stuff, right?
Got to do it.
Hopefully just the fireworks.
Hopefully just the fireworks,
but probably going to be a G.I. Joe or two that are going to...
somebody
props.
in this country is not going to have 10 fingers after this weekend.
A finger, a melon, an action figure.
You're talking about my uncle, 8-Finger Louie?
You know, I want to tell you to go out, but I mean, we really should be preparing for this big anniversary that's happening in our country.
250.
All right, 250. It's on a Saturday night, too.
Yeah.
There's a lot coming up. So, I mean, like the Friday, the July 3rd. Yeah, and July 4th on Saturday. I mean, it's magnificent. I'm not sure how rare this opportunity is, but along the way, I mean, I know personally, if I was going to go out and buy a small little pile of fireworks, I mean, I would go to Slidell. I would just head out over there. Crazy.
Where they have the big gorilla fireworks.
Oh yeah, big
they
gorillas
still send me
out
emails.
there. Yeah, absolutely. They have a bunch of warehouses out there.
I like the ones in Laplace, right off of Airline Highway, right there by the sugarcane fields.
Oh, the tents.
Yeah,
those guys are good. They usually give good deals too.
Right,
especially in between like Laplace and Reserve.
Right, good deals, lots of 2-for-1s.
I think you're thinking of Soul 51 though.
Get some fireworks.
Yeah, I know. I get it. We're lame in Jefferson over here, okay? Or, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you've got some stands
Just
on the
too
West Bank
civilized here.
right off of the expressway.
I'm not sure the limit's there. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. They're able to have some on the West Bank there, like off of like Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a couple lined about there already. So.
If people don't do stupid stuff and shut down the bridge.
Yeah.
Metairee's never been the firework area.
We blow up a lot
As
of
far
fireworks
as-
in
we-
Metairie,
we-
though.
as far as
We blow
buying
them
them.
up, but
man. We got some great old home movies of fireworks.
I think most of our police are just like, so long as nobody's setting things on fire,
Yeah,
like
most
people's
of them.
houses, and shooting them at each other. They really don't care.
I know. It'll be a curious one. I mean, we don't have drought conditions yet.
Yeah.
I know there's supposed to be the Saharan dust coming next week. We'll talk more about that one. But, I mean, you should be allowed to blow up stuff. Or at least you might be able to. We don't condone people blowing up stuff in Metairie.
We're not talking arson, all right?
Yeah, not arson.
Good.
We're talking
wholesome
celebration.
family
None
fun.
of that. Yeah, just some good old
Snakes and
wholesome-
sparklers.
Snakes and sparklers.
Snakes and
Snakes and
sparklers.
sparklers.
Oosker do's,
I know.
Oosker don'ts.
I know I get
With some kitty
excited
chasers.
when my birthday falls on a Saturday. Now all of America gets a Saturday birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
America has a Saturday
And-
birthday.
America's uncle's name is Sam.
Pop fireworks for me,
Yeah.
please.
Now, some of the events that are happening. July 3rd, I know I have City Park. They're going to be having some nice family-friendly stuff going on Friday evening. So maybe you want to go check that one out. But, I mean, the one we're all waiting for is July 4th. And obviously, I mean, Orleans Parish, if you're going to go check out the river, they have the Go Forth on the River event happening again. And you can catch that from either side of the banks. So, I mean, whether you want to go down there and just right across from the cathedral, hop up on the river, you can see it from there. Maybe.
Oh, we caught it from Algiers last year. It was great.
All the way
from the opposite
Algiers.
side, go out to Algiers Point.
If you just want to look at fireworks, you are set.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's a great show.
It's the same show. I mean,
I recommend if you're going to record it in slow-mo, watch it back. It's fantastic.
Have yourself a drink at the Crown and Anchor.
For sure. I mean, that's not the only ones going on, is it, Val?
Well, there are a lot of events that are related to the Go Forth. The Creole Queen has a little dinner cruise that they do, as well as the Steamboat Natchez. Both of those will stop on the river to allow the barges to shoot fireworks. So if you have a babysitter watching your kids for that night, please be sure to take that into account. The Hilton also throws a party. Stars and Stripes Riverside Lights. You go out onto this balcony and watch the fireworks. That's a pretty good vantage point. In Metairie, we have the Uncle Sam Jam in Lafayette Park on the 3rd.
No relation.
With fireworks starting at 9. Or if you just hang out, if you live in the nearby neighborhoods, just go sit in your backyard. Let's see.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
else?
You'll be able to see them everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere and everywhere.
Mandeville at the Mandeville Lakefront has a get-together at 4 p.m. with fireworks at 8:45.
Yeah, it's the light up the lake.
Yep.
Yeah, got to compete over here.
Light up the lake.
Old Town Slidell 4th of July celebration starts at 4. Fireworks at dusk or 9 p.m. at Cary Street Corridor.
Ooh, that one's bumping too. That one pulls them in.
Abita Springs American 250 celebration 5 to 9:30. Fireworks at 9 at Abita Springs Trailhead Park. Let's see. There's another one. Fireworks at dusk for the old-fashioned 4th of July celebration, Madisonville Riverfront. St. Bernard has the St. Bernard Salutes America, July 4th, 5:30 to 10. Fireworks at 10, so if you want to stay out a little later. At the Frederick Dre Seeger Civic Center. And then St. Charles Parish has the Independence Day celebration on Friday the 3rd. Opens at 4:30, fireworks at 9 at the West Bank Bridge Park.
Wow. One for everybody, pretty much.
Yeah, everybody's got something going on, so don't all think you all have to come to New Orleans.
True.
It is a good show, but go see a smaller show. Maybe there's a smaller crowd, more space.
Oh, look. I mean, it's easy to look at this and think, we're just blowing up our money. We are literally setting our money on fire.
But it's such a pretty fire.
It's a very pretty fire. Look, we're all out here. We're going to be lighting our signal fires out here.
America only turns 250 once.
This is our semi-cinquentennial.
Yeah.
Lineal. No. What is the?
That's a pasta.
I know I got that from Semolina's once.
Yeah, see, he got the semi-centennial coincidental.
They just brought it back.
Septuacentennial.
It's a carbonara holiday.
It's a carbonara holiday. Everyone knows that.
Well, thank you for listening. Look, we are the Pirates on the Ponch Train. Please like, share, and subscribe our videos. You can find us on all the socials.
Help
and
us
on
blow up.
Patreon. Help us blow up for
Prettily.
this July 4th.
We would like to make it to 250 episodes.
Incredible.
That'd be great.
And for now, we're shipping out, and we'll see you next week.